The question is, what did you think the Biden administration was going to get done?
No, I'm asking about the squad ability to lead the working class. Do you think
Oh,
they are effective or not?
lead the working class? I mean, no.
Okay,
that.
That's fair. At least you acknowledge that. That's fair.
Yeah, because even if we look at it on the global scale, they funded NATO, funded ICE, Iron Dome. You know, they're helping Democrats bomb Africa, Somalia. We're invading Haiti right now. All what depends of the Democrats that was in office, that's still in power right now, and still will be in power until late February. So if we do look at it, even as local, as locally, she told the migrants that came in her district that, you know, please don't come. So yes, they are ineffective. And even like I asked you earlier on Twitter, even if any bill was going to pass, just like the Iron Dome was going to pass without their support, just like every other bill was going to pass.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why would they do that? Why are they still going along if nobody needs their vote? That's so weird. Why not signal to the left? Signal to the left at least.
Because I know Ryan don't have a lot of time, so I want to get Ryan to respond to something as well, because I just want to get you to understand like kind of mindset that RBNs come from. So if you acknowledge that the squad is not really effective left leaders that can advance the interests of the working class, and I will point to the rail strike as being one. I think this is another example of them leading them off a cliff, right? So do you think it's a good idea for workers to invest any money in this movement if they are ineffective for the working class? And you can expand on that as long as you want, because I want to give you time to speak on this while we still have you here.
I think the fundamental point is that there is no, first of all, that half the working class votes Republican.
Yeah, we got to change that.
Second of all, there is no organized left, you know, for anybody to lead. Like, is Bernie like an effective leader?
I cannot quickly say this. I think there's an outside that's energized that has been, their energy has been killed by these squad people who refuse to work with them. Like for the March for Medicare for All, the rally for Julian Assange, the rally to end the wars. We have an outside game, but there's a squad that don't want to engage with that. But sorry, you can finish your thought. I just want to add that.
No, but that's largely a collection of kind of like-minded individuals. But there isn't like a left like you've seen in countries where there's kind of an organized committee that of member-based organizations that are fundamentally working class and leftist, that are driven toward working class interests. Like that doesn't exist. Like the progressive organizations in Washington, for the most part, are foundation funded, and to the extent that they're member driven, it's kind of like people on their email list who are recurring donors. Labor unions are kind of a significant part of the Democratic coalition. So there are shows, there are podcasts, like there are people who have left-wing ideas, but if you wanted to snap into place like 250,000 people in the streets, like that doesn't exist.
I feel like, and I want you to respond to that, and I agree with that. I get Roman CJ in here too, because I want to make sure you guys get in here. But the squad recently voted for Hakeem Jeffries, who 52 years old, right? So he's going to be a congressional leader for quite some time. The Democratic Party just moved the South Carolina primary to #1, so then they can have more conservative voters shape the primary. And the squad is like being complicit with these stuff. So what do you think of their long-term strategy? Because to me, this is why I say they're ineffective leaders. And the message of RBN is that we need to distance ourselves from these professional losers. Do you agree with that? And what's your reaction to that?
Like I said, people should do like whatever they feel like they want to do. I was just giving people like information to do it with. To me, I don't know. I think it requires more humility. I think it requires saying, look, we don't know what's going to work.